All right, Shalom. Before I start this lesson, I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. I'm the brother lawyer, and I teach for the Great Millstone National Camp. Come back with a quick lesson. I don't have a title for this lesson, and try to open up this YouTube channel. For some reason it wouldn't open. All right, but I do got part of this video I'm gonna play. And this lesson will be entitled "Until He Be Taken Out of the Way," pursuant to, I believe, the 2 Thessalonians. I think it's 2, which I'm gonna get that real quick, and it's not gonna be a long lesson. So 2 Thessalonians 2. And let's see. Give me 1 second. Deceive you. Sit there, come falling away. Where is it at? Until you be taken out of. Let me see. Let me find it. I thought it was in here. Till be taken. I thought it was 2 Thessalonians. Yeah, it is 2 Thessalonians. Oh, it's 2 and 7. That's yeah. I overlooked it. So let's get to 2 Thessalonians 2 and 7. It says, "For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way." So the mystery of iniquity, at that time and even today, are the Edomites. They started off as being the Greeks, then they, end up being the Romans. So, and he's going to be taken out the way. And peace, because really that's what this lesson is going into, is, the world won't see peace anymore until he be taken out the way. So that's what the lesson might be entitled. So the mystery of iniquity, do already work. At that time, he was, having different types of wickedness going forth, especially toward the Israelites. The Edomites were horrible toward the Israelites, the Romans. And so he's going to be taken out the way. So peace will not come until these Edomites are taken out of the way, which that's what the Lord's going to do, And so I'm going to play a little bit of this video. And I think this guy is named Rick. I can't remember. But it says world peace will not come until, and then of course, like I said, I couldn't see the rest of the video. But I'm going to claim the Copyright Act, this is, or the Fair Use Act. I'm not making no money from this video. It's for educational purposes. So let's begin to play the video. And like I said, it's not going to be a long lesson. All right.
This is Rick Renner, and somebody has asked me.
Rick Renner, that's his name. I don't know if he's a pastor or whatever, but I guess he's going to read out the Bible. Like I said, I seen the title. It was like, yeah, I'm going to do a lesson on it. So let's go right into it.
When are we going to have world peace, and exactly when will world peace come to the planet? Well, I just read a very significant study that said from the year 2017 to the future, world peace is becoming even more and more elusive. Around the world, from 2017 to the present, the situation has deteriorated every year. And right now, we're watching in amazement as the world is dividing up into new alliances, new pacts, new groups. And not only that, the world is militarizing, getting ready for major conflict. Now, if you live in the United States, you may not hear the same news that I hear, but European leaders are regularly talking about getting ready for war, getting ready for conflict.
Why? Because that's what's prophesied in the Bible. That's the end of Esau, Edom. Esau, 2 Ezra 6 and 9, for Esau is the end of the world. The end of the world. The word world means eon, age. So we're at the end of an age, an empire, a time when they ruled. and it's prophesied for them to go down this way. So peace won't happen until he be taken out the way. So Proverbs 29:2, when the righteous are in authority, who are the righteous? The Hebrew Israelites, so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, and Hispanics. And of course, the Israelite foreigners that would even look like this guy. Yeah. It says when the righteous are in authority, give me 1 second. Okay. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear the rule, the people mourn. The wicked are the Edomites. Pursuant to Malachi 1. Let's get Malachi 1. And I'm going to get the God's Word translation. All right, so Malachi 1, to get the main point. Let's see. Hold on, give me 1 second. Well, I kind of like how it's translated. But let's see. Yeah, let me go back. So, give me 1 second. Let's see what it says. The nation whom the Lord had angered, the evil country and the nation. Nah, I get the King James Version. Yeah, I don't like how it's translated. So, this is the King James Version. So it says, whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, Malachi 1:4, but we will return and build the desolate places, and that's what they've done. You know, via the Renaissance. Give me 1 second. Via the Renaissance, you know, that's what they've done. Rebuilt the desolate places. They came back, rebirth. You know, also pursuant to the Revelation where it says whose deadly wound was healed after the Roman Empire went down, they returned. You know, that's how the deadly wound was healed. It says, they shall build, but I will throw down. They shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever. And that indignation hasn't come yet. So it's on its way because of their wickedness, what they've done. They destroyed the earth. Give me 1 second. Destroying that destroy the earth was in Revelation. 1 second. Revelation 11. I knew it was 11. I didn't know what verse. All right, Revelation 11:18. The nations were angry, and thy wrath is come. These nations are angry because of, you know, the wicked that's ruling via, you know, his unrighteous decrees that not display that he dishes out, you know, issues out, you know, the harsh and rigor rule, you know, and the nations were angry, and now wrath is come, and ultimately because, you know, he's gonna get this World War III started, and the other nations don't want that. Even the other Edomite nations, European and so-called European, and the Russians, they don't want this war. The Iranians, they don't want this. And thy wrath is come in the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and to them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. So, you know, you're going to be destroyed. And then also, I meant to go right back into that Revelation since I had quoted it, talking about them taking peace from earth. I believe that's in the same chapter. So Revelation 11. No, it's 6. Salaki. Revelation 6. Yeah, and 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and red is, you know, like that's the Edomite color. You know, hell, even they came out red, like how it states in Genesis between Jacob and Esau. The first came out red. He didn't have any pigment, you know. And even so-called, you know, I hate saying black babies, but even I say melanated. Even, you know, babies of melanated people, you know, will come out with no pigment. You know, our blood show forth through our skin. So that's red. It's just you coming out red. You know, and that's who so-called white people came from anyway. So-called black people. But anyway, it says, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. So here you got I guess, a so-called pastor. You know, you read the scriptures, but you miss this. Talks about them taking peace from the earth. So you think it's an actual red horse that's taking peace from the earth? You know, no, that's not what's going on. You know, and so it says, and that they should kill one another, and that they should kill one another. And there was given him a great sword, and he's using that sword for warfare, to come down with harsh judgment unto the other nations, because, you know, the Lord used the wicked as punishment for the Israelites, you know. So that's what's going on. But he's getting ready to be taken out the way, you know. It's all right. We don't have long. And so let me keep playing a little bit of this video.
They're even telling the local hospitals to get ready to be able to take care of thousands of people that are injured in military conflict. What in the world are they thinking? My friends, rather than pursue peace, it's like the world is battening down the hatches and they're getting ready for conflict. And the truth is, there's a spirit behind this, because it's lunacy.
It's a spirit behind it, but it's really the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. That's you know, having these prophecies come to pass, and it's time. It's time for all this to happen. You know, and really, he's supposed to be in the spirit of prophesying. Revelation 19:10. For the spirit of Yahushua says Jesus, but you know that's not his name. His name is Yahushua, which means he saves, he delivers. For the spirit of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. And these days are, let me get that. They're being shortened for the elect's sake. The kingdom is already prepared. Let me get that too. Let me get that. So first I'm going to get Matthew 24. In 22, it says, and except those days shall be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake those days shall be shortened. So these days are being shortened for the sake of the elect, you know. Why? Because the kingdom of heaven is what's next, you know, which is for the Israelites. The other nations will be tributaries and serve captivity in the world to come. Captivity first, then be tributaries. They got to get paid back for what they've done. And the payback starts with this war, Joel 3. And we're going to keep bringing out the same precepts. That's continuing in the doctrine. Joel 3 and 2. And I will also gather all nations and will bring them down to the valley of Yehoshaphat, says Jehoshaphat. But in the Hebrew, it's Yehoshaphat, you know, which means the Lord is going to judge them. And will plead with them for my people and my heritage Israel. When I say judge, I'm about to destroy. Whom they have scattered among the nations, and parted my land. So all these nations that's about to go to war have played a role in putting the nation of Israel in captivity. And so the Lord is his spirit is moving. That's causing these, different prophecies to happen. Ultimately, all of them are going to come to pass. The microchip, which is the MOTB, World War III. When we get to 2nd Ezra 2:13, it says, "Go and ye shall receive, pray for a few days unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch." So watch for the prophecies. Watch for the prophecies. Hope for the best, and the best is that Yahushua returns and gather the elect of the nation of Israel, the 1/3 of man, woman, and children, and get us the fuck on up out of here and bring the missiles, bring the destruction. That's what has to happen. Whether we are the elect or not, because nobody knows, we hope, but we still want this to happen. It has to happen, because no flesh should be saved. Everything is poisonous down here. You would die some way. You, your relatives, your kids, some way, somehow. So unless the Lord come back, you will not be saved. There won't be no more peace if the kingdom of heaven is not established, if the holy people is not established. Isaiah 2. And 2, it says, "And it shall come to pass in the last days," which is getting ready to happen, "that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, above all governments, and all nations shall flow unto it. And many people shall go and say," which they're not doing that now, "Come ye and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways." That's not happening. "And we will walk in his paths." That's not happening. "For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Yahweh from Jerusalem." And that's not happening. What do you say about peace? Damn. When will they have peace on earth? On earth, this is getting ready to happen. "And he shall judge among the nations," which is Yahushua, "and shall rebuke many people. And they shall beat their swords into plowshares." That's farming equipment. So their swords, the weapons of war, are going to be made into plowshares. Not field hands. Tools for working in the field. "And their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore." So that's where the peace is going to come. "O house of Jacob, come ye and let us walk in the light of the Lord." That's when the peace is going to come. Got another one for you. Isaiah 10. What? No, hold on. Give me 1 second. Isaiah 10. I believe it's Isaiah 10. I'm going to close it out with this. Okay. Salaki, Isaiah 10. I believe it's 10. I hope I'm not wrong. The remnant. Talking about the remnant. I might be wrong. Yeah. Not Isaiah 10. It's 11. Might be 11. Yeah. Jesse, "and the Spirit of the Lord shall rest upon him." Let's see. Here we go. This is also when the holy people, the Israelites, are in power. Not just only will the human or other nations will be at peace, even the animals. So Isaiah 11:6, "The wolf also shall dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie down with the kid, and the calf and the young lion and the fatling together. A little child shall lead them." A little child is the Israelite kids. Yeah, we will have kids in the kingdom of heaven, real families. All right. It says, "And the cow and the bear shall feed The cow and the bear shall feed. It says their young ones shall lie down together, and the lion shall eat straw like the ox. So lions are going to go to eating grass. It says, and the sucking child shall play on the hole of the asp, and the weaned child shall put his hand on the cockatrice den. So our kids, they be able to play with the animals, the bugs and insects. You know, it's going to be a whole new different earth. Heaven will be on earth. You know, on earth as it is in heaven. That's what's getting ready to happen. It says, they shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountains. So no more wars in our land, in the kingdom. For the earth shall be full of the knowledge of the Lord as the waters cover the sea. And so, Lord will, this is an edifying lesson, giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakudash, Shalom.